Okay, so I don't usually do this because I really don't have the voice for it. And if you ask why you don't see my face, it's because I have a voice for silent movies and a face for radio. So you're blessed not seeing my face, but there's my latest creation I've been working on. We'll just sit here and look at it while I tell a story, which will probably get me kicked off of YouTube and in a lot of trouble. And in deference to my wife and any children that might accidentally hear this, I'm going to change monkey to monkey humper. And I, before I start, let's get this out of the way. I know technically a chimpanzee is an ape. It's not a monkey, okay? So don't give me comments about the bullshit, the little bullshit. Okay, so a few years ago, there was a story out of a certain state where a lot of crazy stuff happens. Seems there's a lot of crazy people there. About a woman who got a baby chimpanzee. And over the years of raising her chimpanzee, putting him in clothes, treating him like a human, having him eat at the table for dinner, he had his own bed. She lost most of her friends and most of her family wouldn't come to visit. And so finally she's left down to very few that would even come to her house. And one day, one of her friends comes to the house, a female friend, and apparently the chimpanzee didn't like it. And he basically ripped the woman's arm off and bit through her neck, and in the process of the woman who owned the chimpanzee trying to stop him, the chimpanzee rips her face off, basically grabs her head about the scalp line and just pulls her face down around her neck. And so by the time the police got there and animal control and everybody, the one woman's dead and the other woman's got no face, and she's headed to the hospital. She winds up in the hospital with her face sewn back on, all bandaged up. And the police and animal control officers come in and tell her, because the woman died, that the chimpanzee ripped to pieces, basically, we're going to put the chimpanzee down. And the woman says, "You can't do that. He's my husband. We've consummated our marriage." And I was like, "Oh, you've been humping a monkey." And then I think about our society, and it's gotten even worse since all this COVID crap's been going on, where people ignore basic, simple rules that we've all basically decided, hey, when we're going through swinging doors, we're going through the right side so we don't hit somebody in the head, break their nose, knock them over backwards, and give them a concussion. We're going to drive on the right side of the road. We're not going to go all the way to the left-hand lane across 4 lanes of traffic and make a right-hand turn. And every time I see one of these people, I call them a monkey humper. Monkey humpers. And my wife got on to me for calling people monkey humpers. Although what I call them is not nearly as nice. I've cleaned it up a little for you guys and for YouTube and for the sake of any children that might accidentally find this video. And she said, "Why do you call them that?" So I told her the story, and I said, "Look, you can keep breaking these basic rules we've agreed to live by. You can come here and ignore them and not integrate yourself, and you may get away with it 10, 20, 30 years. I said, "But one day when the monkey gets tired of you humping him, he's going to turn around and rip your friggin' face off." So that's all I wanted to say. Don't be a monkey humper. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be courteous. Walk on the right side of the hallway. Don't drive the wrong way down the aisle in the parking lot. People hate you for it. You're an asshole. And you probably know it. That's all. Oh, and people that think they can cheat the voting system, they're humping the monkey, and it will turn around and rip their face off. And while I'm at it, do the people who try to rationalize doing things wrong, when they say everything is relative, do they realize that's an absolutist statement? That's it. Thanks, guys.